Hello, Martin.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you. How are you today?
I'm very fine. What about you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Martin. So, how was your day so far?
Well, everything is fine. It's our release day today,
Yeah,
and for now, all the feedbacks are very positive, so it's great.
amazing, amazing. So, Martin, your fourth full-length album, Utopie, is out today. So, would you like to tell me a bit on the songwriting process and the production that goes behind this new album?
Yes, of course. So this album, I made it with Marion, who is not here unfortunately, and she's our singer. And
Hmm.
actually, I write all the music part, and she writes all the lyrics. So for this album, that is how we worked. We are used to working together this way, and basically, I record. Almost all the instruments except the drums because
Hmm.
we have a drummer for that
Okay.
and well, it's very natural for us to work this way. When Marion told me about her idea to make this album about Utopia,
Hmm.
well, I liked it a lot. It was her idea, and it inspired us both to create music in a very effective way.
Amazing, amazing. And that's Utopia has some kind of concept behind it.
Yes, exactly. So, well, it's not a concept album in the sense that there is not a single story that is told throughout all the different songs. But
Hmm.
however, it is indeed on the theme of utopia, and it is a theme that is handled a bit differently in each song. But basically, the main idea of this album, so it's utopia, the try to regain the hope in a better future. So you can expect, if you're listening to this album, you can expect to hear songs who express sometimes negative emotions like despair and the loss of hope, and also positive songs about on the opposite, the regain of hope.
Amazing, amazing. And the artwork of this album is mind-blowing, a great work behind the artwork. So would you like to tell me the theme behind the cover artwork?
Yes, of course. So for this album, we worked with Niklas Sundin, who was the guitarist
Mm,
of Dark Tranquillity, and
yeah.
he's a fantastic artist. He's very skilled, and we work with him since the beginning of our band 10 years ago.
Mm,
So when when I just founded Aephanemer 10 years ago as a one-man melodic death metal band, I contacted him to work with him, and since then we always worked with him. And for this album, we told him that we wanted the artwork to represent a kind of utopia, but um, for most people utopia means a perfect world,
yeah.
and for us it wasn't exactly what we wanted to show, because for us utopia is a perfect world, but it's also something that doesn't exist and something that can't exist.
Mm,
So we asked him to draw an utopia, but with a tone that will be a bit ambiguous. You don't know if that's very positive or maybe negative, because if you like the artwork, there's a nice city, but you don't see anyone. You don't know if it's heaven or a post-apocalyptic world.
mm,
And we didn't want something that was clearly fantasy or clearly sci-fi, but something ambiguous. And for the colors, because people always ask us about the vivid colors, well,
yeah.
it's a kind of trademark of Niklas Sundin, and
Mm,
he proposed us these colors, and we love them, so we kept them.
amazing, amazing. And I had the pleasure to listen to the album in its entirety for a few times, and I have to say,
Awesome.
nine nine amazing songs, beautifully written. The musicianship is mind-blowing, and the vocals of Marion and your musicianship and the drums, everything come together, and it made a
Thank you.
perfect album. So I want to thank you guys for putting up an amazing symphonic melodic death metal album for the year. The music just flows from the start to the end, like it's an experience, I have to say. So thank you for the awesomeness. And as a creator of the music, how do you guys feel about the outcome?
Well, first, thank you very much for all the kind words you just said. I'm very happy that you liked it. It's fantastic because
Thank
especially
you.
it's the release day today, and we just received feedbacks today after working on it for 3 years,
Mm,
and I can reply to your question with this. Have been working on this album for 3 years, and you know, when you're working on something for so long, you kind of lose objectivity. You don't know if how it's going to be received, because of course when we write our music, we make sure that we like a
mm,
lot what we write, but after some time you get used to your own songs and you begin to wonder, oh, maybe this one should have been less catchy or more catchy.
mm,
And finally, when we release it, we can know what people think. We are very happy ourselves of this album because
mm.
we tried many different things. Marion, she sang in French, our own vocals,
Yeah.
our own language for the first time, and she really liked it. And we tried to put some more guitar leads than before, also to
Mm,
improve orchestrations, also
yeah.
to try. We have a long instrumental song, which is a bit weird, but we liked it. And
Mm,
at the end, we have a long song, Utopie, which is divided in two. So we tried a lot of things just by intuition, and ourselves, we are very happy of this album.
mm.
Of course, in 2 years or 3 years, we will maybe release an album that we like even more. But so far, it is the album we like the most from everything we wrote.
Amazing, amazing, Martin. And Martin, as today is the day of the release, do you guys have some special plans for later evening?
Well, not a lot, because of course we are discussing with our fans, with our audience everywhere on Facebook and
Mm,
Instagram. We have a Discord channel, and we are everywhere at the same time. But
mm,
also we are preparing for our upcoming tour, because we will be touring in Europe in just a few days, in less than a week. So we will spend also a part of the day to prepare for our tour. So
mm.
we don't have a big special event because we are
Gotcha.
very busy,
Mm.
unfortunately.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. And you have released a couple of videos, and Counterpoint, your latest video came day before yesterday. So would you like to tell me a bit on the making of these music videos?
Oh, the last one we released
Yeah,
yesterday. Yeah.
yeah,
Well, it is the first time we do a music video like this, because it is a music video which has been made from the recordings
yeah,
of previous shows we did this summer
yes.
in two big festivals. So those were the Rockars Festival in Germany and the Summer Breeze also in Germany.
Mm,
And we made sure for those two festivals to have a team of professionals to record everything. And we had this idea, which is not very original, but it was the first time for us to
yeah.
just use the rushes and the recording of this show to make this video. And well, it seems that people really like it. And we made this video ourselves
Yeah.
because with Marion, we didn't know anything about making music videos, but we only had like a few days, and we learned how to do it while doing it, and we like it. It's fun, and also what we prefer with this video is that we can show that we are taking a lot of pleasure playing our songs
Mm,
live, because on this video you can see us smiling all the time while playing the song, because that's what happens in our shows. We're happy and energetic and smiling, and that's really cool. And people, the audience during these shows was very responsive, so it makes a nice video.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And are you guys planning to come up with a proper music video rather than the live footage? Any plans to come in the future?
Sorry, the sound cut a bit.
Are you planning to come with an official music video like rather than a video of the live sessions rather than you planning to something do something with some professional cinematographic kind of things and come with a music video?
Oh, well, we get asked about it and it may happen. Well, we have to think about it. For now, it's not planned, but however,
Yeah.
yes, it's possible. It's possible. I mean, it is something that bands do as soon as they are comfortable playing their songs live
Yeah.
and being recorded and keeping the recording audio. And I think we reached this stage. So it will require some organization, but there are chances it will happen next year.
Gotcha, gotcha, wonderful. And speaking on the touring, are there some big plans for the rest of the year and early 2026?
Yes. Well, after our European tour, which is going to happen in just 1 week, we are working on different plans for 2026. We can't reveal much for now, but we are trying to come to North America. So
Mm.
it's a bit difficult because well, it's far, and for example, the USA, it's a big place,
Yeah.
but we played in Canada like 6 years.
Mm.
Before with Hailstorm, and we will try to come back. And it will be a way for us to also play in the USA for the first time,
Mm.
to use this opportunity to come to the USA. So this is something we're working on, but we
Mm.
are also trying to come to Latin America. It is also something we're working on, and Japan, and of course our own country, France. Well, of course, your audience is probably not French, but people from our own country, France, is a bit upset because we are playing in Europe before playing in
In
France because
France.
of planning schedule. But all this is going to happen because in next year we will try to play as much as possible everywhere. So yes, if you're listening to this interview, I mean, just check our tour dates, our upcoming tour dates, because when you're listening to this, maybe we have announced a show near where you live. Maybe.
Yeah, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. And did you guys do some great merchandise for the fans?
Yes, absolutely. Yes. This time, so for this new album and also the upcoming tours, we have a lot of new merchandise. So we have a lot of new T-shirts,
Mm.
and we made sure to work with like the best artists we could find for the designs of the T-shirts, because it is very, very important for us to have quality merchandise. And by quality, I mean something which is really beautiful and something which is really durable, and something also which makes sense in an artistic sense. Not just a beautiful drawing, but something that is related to our new
Mm.
album. So we have a different new T-shirt designs, hoodies as well. We have, of course, CDs, vinyls that you can get from our store, and we can sign them for you. We have
Yes.
pins as well, and patches, and also wristbands. So we have a lot of
Mm.
different products, and we made sure to really do all this with this idea that we want only quality merch, because we are fans of other bands, and sometimes you buy merch from a band and you receive something that is not like the picture, or something that
Yeah.
is the quality is a bit cheap, and we don't want this to happen ever.
Gotcha, gotcha. Great, great. You guys are doing amazing. And speaking on the history of the band, the history goes way back to 2013. You have released an EP and four full-length albums now. So, how do you feel about the road that you have traveled so far?
Oh well, many things happened in those 12 years. Um, I will say that I'm very happy because we, as a band, we we developed a lot our sound, and we have been lucky because we found an audience almost immediately. Of course, we're not a big band. We're not a huge band, but um, as soon as we released our first songs at the very beginning, well, there were people from many different countries that were posting kind comments and that were supporting us, and we have been very lucky about this, and we just kept growing through the year. Every year we are like 10% bigger than the year before, so it's amazing because it means we can think about doing even greater things. For example, we sometimes get asked if we will be interested to do a show with an orchestra because we have a lot of orchestrations, and
Yeah,
of course, and this is a long-term objective of us, and I know it is going to happen one day because it works well. It works well for us, and I'm very grateful towards all the people who support us. Uh, we we never had any big issue except the pandemic, of course, but like
yeah.
everyone else. But
Mm.
otherwise, we have just been lucky. So thank you, everyone.
Great, Glenn, great. And I know there has been a lot of great moments over the years, but is there something special that you want to share with the fans and the audience today?
Oh, um, you mean this year or anytime?
Anytime.
Okay. Um, um, I think it's not a specific moment, but it's every time we do a tour because, when you're writing music in your room, I'm in my room right now. So
Yeah.
when you're writing music in your room alone all the time, you don't know what people think about your music, and do people like it? You see numbers online like, okay, you have 40,000 people listening to it, nice, but you don't see those people. You don't know if they really exist. But when you play shows, like it happened mostly last year, a bit this year, but last year, the year before, and before that, well, you meet people and
Mm,
they're real person and they're present and they're smiling, and that's fantastic because you. It's the moment when you realize that yes, there are people out there, and you have some impact on them, a small impact, but
mm,
positive impact. And that's awesome because you just meet them and they tell you, oh, I've been listening to you for 10 years. And you are like, oh my God, that's fantastic. You have been
mm,
with us all along. And every show we do is a great moment. After when we do a show, after playing our show, we always go meet our audience and discuss with everyone. We don't stay backstage because we
yeah.
do this to meet people. And all our shows are special moments.
That's beautiful, Martin. And Martin,
Thank you.
finally, any message that you want to share with the fans on this special day?
Yes, well, thank you very much for everything. And no matter where you live, we will do our best to come play in your city or just nearby. And it is going to happen because we will play everywhere. So thank you for supporting us through the years. We will not be a band without you. So you matter a lot to us. Thank you. And we hope everyone the best.
Awesome, Martin. And Martin, I want to thank you so much for giving me today this wonderful opportunity to have you on the show. It's a real pleasure to meet you. And I want to thank you and the entire band for giving us Utopia, an amazing album, like I said earlier, totally mind-blowing awesomeness from the start to the end. So totally loving it.
Thank you so much.
I know everybody who listens to this album will totally fall in love with this new album. So thanks and to you guys, and I wish you all the best. And I'm really hoping to see you guys on the road probably next year.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank
Thank,
you so
thank,
much.
thanks,
Have a
Martin.
great day.
You too. You too. Take care and have a good day ahead. Bye bye.
Thanks you. Bye.
Bye.